Good evening. A prison break-in in Kitchener back in November has led to a slew of lawsuits filed by inmates. 10 of those incarcerated at Grand Valley Institution for Women have filed civil claims, revealing new details about what happened when a man got into the medium security area and raising new questions about the response to that breach. CTV's Krista Simpson has details.
It was November 2nd when a man managed to get into Grand Valley Institution for Women in Kitchener. According to statements of claim filed by 10 inmates, he scaled a 6-foot razor wire topped fence to get into the medium security compound where inmates live in houses. This video of the compound was taken by CTV back in 2017. Lisa, who asked we not share her last name, was one of those who encountered the intruder. She was on a walk with another inmate that evening when suddenly women in another house began screaming to get inside.
This man comes running from behind house 12, dashing as fast as he could towards us, and we just kind of stopped and turned and just started to run as fast as we could with him on our heels.
Lisa says she ran faster than she ever has in her life to get to her house.
We slammed the door shut, and he jumps over the barrier and just smacks the glass with his palm. And I'll never forget the look in his eyes. His eyes were like bloodshot. It took 4 of us to hold the door shut.
The statements of claim filed in court describe the man trying to get inside 2 of the houses. 2 inmates were assaulted, according to an incident summary by Waterloo Regional Police at the time. A 28-year-old man was arrested and charged with break and enter, 2 counts of assault, and mischief under $5,000.
It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. I mean, we're in prison, we're expecting to be safe.
It's simply astounding that anyone was able to gain access to a federal prison for any duration of time.
Jeffrey Hartman represents Lisa and the other inmates who have filed claims. They question not only how the man could get inside the prison unnoticed, but also raise concerns about the response by the Correctional Service of Canada employees, alleging one inmate called for help and was hung up on, and another phone call went unanswered. And when the guards did arrive on the scene, they were walking, not hurrying. Lisa says she even heard them laughing about the incident later.
We could hear them making jokes and thinking it was funny, like, oh, who wants to break into a prison, but not thinking about the trauma that it just inflicted on us women.
Hartman says it's alarming given that one of the stated purposes of prison is the rehabilitation of those inside. Instead, he says women who came to prison with histories of abuse and trauma have only been harmed further.
When you have an event like this that just re-traumatizes people, it really calls into question the qualitative experience that they've had in prison and whether those goals have been achieved or are even still valid.
Lisa was released on parole just 2 days after the incident and says she is struggling.
I don't know how to pick back up and start again. Every time I go out, I'm looking over my shoulder, and it's not because I think this man is going to come and attack me, but it's reactivated all the traumas that I went through. And I really don't know how to move forward from it at this point.
In total, the inmates are seeking nearly $3.5 million in damages. No statements of defense have been filed yet, and none of the claims have been tested in court. In a statement, the Correctional Service of Canada says it takes the safety and security of the offenders in our care, our staff, and the public very seriously. We remain committed to maintaining a safe and secure environment at all our institutions. As this matter is currently before the courts, we are unable to comment on the specific allegations or the ongoing legal proceedings. Krista Simpson, CTV News, Kitchener.